It is Wednesday night. It is time for Super Geeked Up.
Woohoo!
Yeah! All right. Welcome to Super Geeked Up. This is your live geeky pop culture show presented by Frostbite Pictures. I am Jeff, and I'm joined by my co-host Nicole.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. That's very energetic. Good job. All right. We are here with the gang from the Age of Turing. We will talk more to them in a minute. But we'd like to kick things off with the geek tweet of the week, which is, if you could input yourself. That's a very strange way. I didn't write this. Tiny wrote this. But anyway, if you could input
I wrote it. Thanks a lot.
Oh, all right. Well, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because you're really weird. All right. If you could input yourself into any game, which could be a video game, a tabletop, board game, anything, what game would it be, and who would your character be? That's our question. Well, since you wrote this, you can answer first.
Okay, so I have always loved Candyland, and I would put myself in Candyland, and I would be Queen Frosting, because she's amazing, and I've always wanted to be Queen Frosting, so.
Wait. Her name is Queen Frostine?
Yeah, you've never played?
There are actual characters, and I played it, but there's actual names of characters?
Yes. Lord Licorice.
What?
Yes. It is a thing. Have you never looked at the board game, Jeff? Come on.
Okay. All right. Well, unlike you, the last time I played it was probably when I was 5 years old.
Well, yeah, it's been more recent.
I probably still play every week. Yeah.
I have it at home.
Licorice. Queen Frostine. All right. I learned something today. Wait, so she's the queen of all of Candyland?
Yeah, I believe she's actually at the very end, and that's who you reach at the end, I believe, is Queen Frosting.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any bad guys in this?
Yeah, Lord Licorice.
Character?
She's awful. And then there's that
the bad guy?
Yeah, then there's that Fudge Swamp guy. I forget his name. I think he's bad too.
Okay. All right. There you go. If you're watching live, folks, please tweet us at SuperGeekedUp, #SGU. We want to hear your answers to this question. We will share some of those in a minute. Let's get our guests' answers, though. So let's go over to Amber. Amber, what would your answer be to this question?
Okay, so I'm not that big of a video game player or anything, but probably Sonic the Hedgehog. One of those.
Yeah.
And I would want to be the fox with the double tails because he's just really cool.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Let's go over to April. What would your choice be?
Well, I also having this problem of okay, what to choose because it's weird. I'm into games, but more as an observer than a player, and then I did think of Candyland too, by the way.
Yes, psychically.
But I don't know. It's hard. I've been watching Felicia's Day Twitch recording YouTube channels, and she's recently been playing Life is Strange, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, I played that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just it'd be kind of cool to be inserted in that world and just kind of explore everything the way that it's set up. That you just have to hunt for all the clues to be able to make the right choices and stuff. So that's something that I'm that would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if I'll be any given character because everybody's either kind of good or bad, and it's I don't know if I'm 100% cool with being anybody there. But I mean, I could be if I could be myself in a game like that, or something like Second Life, not Second Life. The other one that we like to play, that it's kind of like a Second Life, but remember?
Yeah,
No, not the underground one. No,
Secret World.
Secret World. Sorry, it's called Secret World, and then you just go in there, and it's one of those. What kind of game is that? It's an RPG.
MMO.
It's an MMO, and it's just you just go exploring everywhere, and it's pretty cool. I like the exploring thing in games. That's kind of one of my favorites. So anyway.
Awesome.
Cool.
Live tweets coming in right now from Anthony Davis at Lister. He says he wants to be in some Star Trek video games. And we actually had some tweets earlier in the week. I'll share in a minute as well. But let's get Jose's answer.
Well, so most of the characters, and I always thought like how cool it was to watch like people go and get killed and like run a store. But I think the one that I would like the most is the research AI in Portal.
And Portal.
Oh, Portal,
Wow.
yeah. Love that
So you
game.
just spend the entire day researching people and saying funny things and making fun of them. It's like,
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, to be that character, just being like obnoxiously smart ass. Right?
mhm.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
All right. Awesome. Anthony Davis also wants to know on Twitter, where is our co-host Tanya Dodds? Unfortunately, Tanya's at the hospital, which is not funny at all. Please give her your good wishes. Hopefully everything's fine. But that's where she is right now. And I was trying to think of a joke to say about that, but
no.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I was trying to make it a little lighter than what it really
Right.
is.
I was going to say she's on the Secret Adventure, but
Oh, that would have been better.
yeah.
The Secret Adventure at the hospital. She's in the
She's
secret
actually
world.
stealing maple syrup right now.
Right.
But
Yeah.
She's helping Lord Licorice, right? Or...
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yes.
She's trying to bring down Queen Frostine.
No!
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm sure she'll be fine, and she'll be back next week. So anyway, let's my answer. I guess I'll share that for this question. I got two answers. So one would be Dragon Age, that's one of my favorite RPGs. Awesome. I would be. See, I didn't really think about certain characters. I thought maybe we were supposed to make up our own characters. But anyway,
Yeah,
I would
totally.
be a Grey Warden. If you know that game, the Grey Wardens are the most kick-ass people in that game. My other answer would be Mario Kart.
Yes.
Because that game's awesome. I've always really liked driving go-karts, and I think this is the coolest thing ever. And if I was going to be anybody, I would be Yoshi, because I've always loved Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just, it's also, the worlds you get to drive around in that game are like the coolest ever.
Can I add one more answer for me?
Yes.
Okay, this is a computer game now in old school. Carmen Sandiego, and I'll be Carmen Sandiego.
Oh my God, that's
yeah.
great. I love Carmen Sandiego.
I know. It was like one of my favorite games ever, and if I could get a hold of it now, I'd still play it, I'm sure.
I actually never played it, but did you watch the show, Where in the World is Carmen, Sandiego
No,
on PBS?
I just played the game.
Nobody watched it here? No, I got nobody?
I think that I've just been watching Felicia's Day stuff recently, and I think that she did a co-optitude with her brother playing that Carmen Sandiego game, and she remembers playing it when they were kids, and she's like, this game was awesome, like, because it was before the internet, right? So like you didn't have Wikipedia to find out the answers. You just had to like go into a book and an actual like look for the answer and see if you were right. So it sounds like a very smart, like really cool game that it's great for the times.
Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I loved it.
It's awesome. I just think Carmen Sandiego is like one of the best names ever for a character.
It is so cool. Oh,
And
now I
it's-
want to go find the show. I'm sure there's somewhere online.
I thought you meant
Oh,
like
yeah.
now I want to go find Carmen Sandiego. Like you're going to go all over the world for her.
Yes.
She was so mysterious and sexy. Like you never really knew her, but you're like, oh, she's so, I bet she's sexy. I don't know, like she was so mysterious. Yeah.
I could do a Carmen Sandiego web series. That's what I got to do.
Oh my gosh, Jeff, please cast me in the web series. I don't have to be Carmen Sandiego,
No,
but I just want to be.
You can't be Carmen, but you can be somebody else. You can be one of the good
Okay.
guys.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, so on Twitter, we have some well wishes for Tanya. Thank you, Anthony Davis and others. Kate at Trek 1000 says Tanya and I are in the same place. That's not cool. I'm sorry, Kate. You're also.
Kate.
But the fact that you're in the hospital and watching us, that's really awesome. Thank you for doing that. I hope we're cheering you up with our stupid shenanigans. I hope you're all right and everything's fine. And Ryan Ward says, if you saw one of Tanya's episodes of Paranormal Witness, An Adventure at the Hospital could be scary. Yes, it could.
That's true.
It's a series Tanya has been in. All right. Anyway, let's see. We got everybody's answers, right? Oh, we got earlier in the week. We got some people tweeting in some cool answers to this question. Let me share those. So Blair Beveridge said, "Nightmare as the gatekeeper, so I can scream and belittle people. You know, for some good, clean fun, of course." Of course. Ryan Ward at Lanier said, "Well, for video games, the Zelda universe has a Sage or as Link, and for a tabletop, he would go classic Monopoly. He'd be the car." I always chose the car too, actually, in Monopoly. That was my favorite.
That's cool. I love it.
At Casey Tiller says she would choose Final Fantasy X as the video game and would choose Yuna as the character. That's awesome. Final Fantasy is one of my all-time favorite video game franchises.
Oh yeah.
Shane Lewis says Halo. He'd be a snappy cartoon sidekick to Master Chief, so that some humor could come from playing the game. That sounds good. I think that game could use that. And Maria Duran says, this is my favorite answer. The game would be Zork, the character thief. I would want to relive the hours spent in the game, but know my way around. If you don't know Zork, folks, Zork was a text-based. It was all text game. Very early on in video games, I played it when I was a kid. It was awesome. It was like just a text-based, basically, adventure game where it just described everything in the room, and you had to input different commands about what you wanted to do in the room, and you had no idea of what you inputted would even be acceptable to like the game whatsoever.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. So I like that old school answer, Maria. Awesome. All right, keep tweeting, folks, at super-geeked-up, hashtag SGU. Ryan Ward also says Carmen Sandiego and Oregon Trail was how to waste time in computer class in the early 90s for him in school.
I did not like Oregon Trail because I was so horrible at it. I think I always died. So
I never played it. I was like the only person apparently in school who never played this game.
I hated that game. I didn't understand it. It was stupid. It's not. It really isn't stupid. But
Is that the game where you can get like dysentery and die?
Yes, and I would always die. I didn't understand the strategy behind the game, which it's not a stupid game. It is a smart game. It's just I'm mad because I couldn't win the game. So that's just me.
Kate tweeted in, she's okay. She's getting some stitches in her leg. That's
I'm
good.
not
She's
supposed to be watching.
She's not supposed to be watching. Thank you for sneakily watching in the emergency room. Why? But wait, why are you not supposed to be watching? Why is that? Oh, maybe you're not supposed to use like internet in the hospital.
Oh, maybe like you're not supposed to use your phone or something.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what's next here. All right, we got.
I'm gonna introduce our guest.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yes, from the Age of Turing, which is a really amazing transmedia project. We have April Arlington, the creator.
Co-creator.
Co-creator.
Yes.
And we have Jose Delgado, who's the co-creator as well.
Hi.
And we also have Amber Nadine, and she plays Krista.
Hi.
Hey guys, April and Jose, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Age of Turing and where people can find it and how they can play along, all that fun stuff?
Sure. So the Age of Turing, it's essentially like an interactive game experience. So people that are familiar with ARGs or alternate reality games, it's kind of like a mix between that and a more video-driven format, like so kind of like half ARG, half web series. And so it's based on the legacy of Alan Turing. So Alan Turing being, for those who might not know, there was this great British mathematician back in the 1940s who essentially, it's one of the pioneers of computer science because he actually built the first ever supercomputer. And for those who are familiar with the movie with the Cumberbatch guy, what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. So so that's like a kind of like a biopic on his life. But anyway, our game, it's not really a biopic on him. It's kind of like it takes kind of like the legacy that he left, and kind of like taking all those theories and that vision and talk about the things that he was already thinking back in the 1940s, and that essentially is it reflects our modern day today and our future. So it's about artificial intelligence and you know, and so it's kind of like a mystery surrounded the first self-aware AI, and so that's kind of like the premise of the game. And essentially, you follow all the characters on Twitter, and you get to talk directly with the AI, and kind of like get a sense of, you know, what's the mystery surrounding who's the creator, and this and that, and so there's multiple characters, and everybody's kind of like intertwined, and so you kind of just have to jump in the ride and see what happens next. It kind of like, it happens live. So so you just kind of like have to talk to the characters on Twitter. There's puzzles that you have to, you know, figure out in order to get more information, go to different websites. So it's very interactive, very immersive. So yeah, so that's kind of like, you know, basically the premise of the game.
And then Amber, who plays Krista, can you tell us a bit about your character and also how you got involved with the Age of Turing?
Sure. Okay. So how I got involved was I saw a casting notice for the Age of Turing on a email that I subscribed to, the Southern Casting Call, and I responded and sent in my headshot and resume. And I think it was for like a little bit, like about a month or two, they responded to me and they were like, they liked my look, like April and JD, but they waited for a little bit because they had found who they were looking for, and then they needed another person for the role of Krista. So they kept me in mind, and then they emailed me about a month or two later and were like, hey, would you come in for an audition? So I auditioned and got the part of that, so that was fun.
Cool.
I think that the trick there was that she's based out of Pennsylvania, and so we were kind of like, oh my God, is that going to complicate things because we're in Atlanta? And so, but then she was like, hey, you know, I'll go into town, and we're like, okay, cool, because we really felt like she was perfect for the part once we went through like the whole casting process, and so, you know, it was crazy. Like, you guys, Amber, you drove like. How many hours here?
It's 12 hours for me to get there.
Oh.
So,
and she didn't tell us, and she got here and auditioned like right after that drive, and
yeah.
we were like, okay, thank you for coming, you know, kind of like we didn't know, and we're like, okay, that's nuts. Let's have her like another chance where she's like kind of like nicely like, you know, she's not exhausted, and then so she sent some like video stuff to us that it was really strong, and it's like, okay, really, because we knew it's like, okay, that was off, what's going on, and then we found out that it was because she had just been in a drive for 12 hours.
Oh my gosh, 12 hours.
Yeah, and it was night too, so we like literally started driving at like 10 o'clock at night and got there like 10 in the morning.
Oh, that's dedication though. That's dedication.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's worth it though, because I get the experience of doing what I love to do, so I mean, it'll help further my career, what I want to do. So.
Talk about Krista too.
Yeah, so Krista is kind of one of those characters who, at first, you can't really read her emotions. You can't really tell whether she's nice, whether she's mean. She comes across strict to begin with.
Yeah.
And then as the game continues to go along, you start to see this different side of her, where she's a little bit more like laid back and isn't as uptight. So you kind of like, I don't know. She has a little bit of like a poker face. Like as April was saying earlier, she's kind of like Snape from Harry Potter. You don't necessarily know whether or not she's the good guy or whether or not she's the bad guy. So it keeps you on your toes guessing.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Awesome.
So I have an important question for you guys. So I was looking at it earlier, and it looks super cool what you're doing, but do you get to search for Carmen Sandiego in this game?
I don't think so. Although you can ask it like AI, like for all sorts of information, and you know, and we created like a whole bunch of like characters that were AIs, like so Twitter bots, and some of them were like, you know, kind of fun, you know. for comedic relief type of AIs, like little Twitter bots. Like, for example, this one particular one was like just obsessed with infographics, so it will just tweet you like infographics, you know, and be all excited about it.
That's great. That's exactly what I want.
But we also had this other Twitter bot who JD programmed, who was set up to push the puzzle, intrigue, mystery, you know, story forward. And it was the players had like a blast interacting with that particular one because you just had to figure out the right question to ask at the right time for it to give you the right answer that you needed to, you know, figure out the next clue or whatever you needed to find out. Yeah. And then towards the end, it got really interesting.
Yeah. So we also programmed it so it was kind of passive aggressive, and talking to him was like the most painful experience ever. But you had to do it in order to get the clues. But then he starts like evolving and becoming like liking humans, and started like having like more heartfelt conversation with people. And then at the end, he like ends up sacrificing himself to give an opportunity to our main character.
Yeah, and then that like told like the players were completely like, you know, thrown, like it was like super like a plot twist, and they didn't see it coming, and they were like, oh my God, don't die, you know, you don't have to do this, we believe in you. And they're like, and you know, in the Twitter, the M-bot was just like, it's the only way, you know, and whatever, and because yeah, there was like this really hard cipher that they needed to figure it out. And one of the players finally figured it out, and so.
Oh yeah, like every message for like 3 days, the Twitter bot will be in a cipher, and you had to like decipher the cipher and talk back to the Twitter bot in the same cipher, and it wouldn't understand you otherwise or give you any clues.
Oh my gosh, that's
so
really
cool. Difficult.
Wow.
We had like lots of people working those entire 3 days, like without sleeping, just to figure out what the cipher was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you know, this is one of the hardest puzzles that we had in the game. I mean, we had easier puzzles for the newcomers. We had the story-driven elements, you know, for people that just wanted to follow a story. And then for the hardcore, like, you know, puzzle maniacs, you know, we needed to come up with something that, you know, it was like kind of like a, you know, like, we need to figure out this, you know, motivational, you know, like, yeah, we'll definitely figure it out type of thing, and they had a blast doing that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
On Twitter, K@Trek1000 tweets in, the more I hear about this, meaning the Age of Turing, the more I want to watch.
Awesome.
There you go.
Very cool. I mean, we have in our website, we have like the recaps of the story. You know, if you go to the Age of Turing, ageofturing.com, there's a section on recaps, and then you just go in order. And what we've done is like most of the action happens on Twitter, but then there's like links to websites and the puzzles and like, you know, the different things that are happening, the different characters. And it's all we were able to storify the recaps so that you just kind of read it as if it, you know, in chronological order, and it makes sense to you. And so you just go in order and get a sense of the story and what's happening. You know,
cool.
And it's pretty cool. And then we're very excited because even if you feel like you're like you know, kind of missing on what's happened so far or whatnot. I mean, we have plans to really extend this universe, even do a season 2, perhaps an app. We don't know. We're debating.
Probably, we're definitely going to add like a geocaching kind of element for like finding clues in the game. You have to go places or find somebody near an area and locate something, and then that's the clue for the next step. So that's going to be fun. And we're doing a lot of augmented reality in season 2.
Yeah.
And puzzles that can only be found, like solved if you take like an image and you find it, and you like look at it in your phone, and then you see like 3D elements that connect. And then you move them around.
So cool. That's awesome. Because we've when we were at New Media Expo and over wait, no, it wasn't New Media Expo. Wait, it was where were we, Jeff? In Las Vegas? Is that CES?
No, that's New Media Expo and NAB show. You're right.
NAB show. Okay. All right. Well, there was a booth there was this guy I met that did that. He created apps that if you take a picture, like I hold my phone up and I'm looking at you like Mickey, or someone will like pop up into it. And, you know, so that's just so neat. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And I think that because our game, it just touches on the topic of artificial intelligence and robotics and kind of like all these things that are so timely in terms of like what people are talking about. Like it seems like it's everywhere. Like, you know, even like shows like Mr. Robot and Humans and a whole bunch of like new stuff coming into pop culture right now. It seems very timely. So we see it as a great opportunity for this particular universe to expand in very exciting ways.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Like this entire time, like 95% of the people who have talked to about the game or been involved with the game, whenever they talk about the future of AI and whether AI is going to take over the world or AI is going to be friendly to humanity or good to humanity or all the variations, 95% are really strongly on one side or the other. We almost find like no one who doesn't have an opinion about it. Like we're talking to a celebrity chef, and she was like so energized. Like we needed to destroy all computers because AI was going to destroy the world.
Yeah, it's very polarizing topic, very controversial.
I'm in the middle. I'm just like, meh, I have no idea. Whatever, I don't know.
So where can people check it out?
It's ageofturing.com. So Turing as Alan Turing, you know, Turing. Yeah.
Yep.
Age of
All right.
Turing.
Awesome. All right, folks. So after this, after you're done watching and listening to this, go check that out. So we got some cool things coming up on the show. We got a couple games we're going to do, including Smitten Superheroes. We're also going to play Geeks Say What? And we got some geeky news to talk about, some Star Wars talk, some Fear the Walking Dead. And, yeah, all right, so lots of good stuff to get to. Before we get to that, it's a word from our sponsor. This episode of Super Geeked Up is brought to you by Trek Fan, the world's fastest-growing Star Trek fan club. For SGU viewers in the United States, all new Trek Fan members will receive a cool Trek gift in the mail. Trek Fan membership is always free. Join the adventure at trekfan.org. All right, check them out. They're awesome. They've sent us, or at least me, cool stuff. I don't know. Nicole always complains they don't send her anything.
No, it's cool. You know what? They do send cool stuff. They do.
They do. They do some really cool stuff, actually.
It's
It's awesome.
My problem is I didn't actually sign up on TrekFans.org. I got to sign up, and then I'm going to get the thing in the mail. I know.
Come on,
I know.
want people to do it. You got to be the example.
I know. I'm planning on doing it. I've been thinking about it. I just haven't had time, but I'm going to. I am.
All right, folks. Don't just think about it. Go do it.
Go
Trekfan.org. Okay. It is time for our first game. It is called Smitten Superheroes. I want to give a big shout out to Nick Montgomery from Limited Release. He actually came up with the game when we were a guest on his show, but he said we could use it on ours. So thank you very much, Nick. You can check out Limited Release. Oh boy, Limited Release Podcast.ca maybe. I like how I don't know. Yes, that's what it is. Anything I'm talking about today. That's Limited Release Podcast.ca is where you can check him out. Anyway, all right. So you guys ready for Smitten Superheroes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Really excited. Good.
I'm excited.
All right. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to split you guys into two teams, and actually, also, if those emails I sent you earlier today, if you want to bring those up, but don't show anybody else, please, the list that you got sent. Keep that private for now. What you're going to do is you're going to pick one of the characters on that list. You can start in any order you feel like, and you're going to have to. What would that character? What would that character like be saying if they were trying to like flirt or pick up on somebody? Okay.
Okay.
So, and then your team partner, has to guess what the character you're doing is. All right. So the teams are April and Jose, and Amanda and Amber. Who's Amanda?
Me? Is that me?
Yeah, Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. And Nicole. Sorry. Yes, Amber. Amber, Nicole. Yes, sorry.
You were just
all right. So. Yeah. That's exactly what I was doing. Actually, you're right. Thank you. Thank you for the save.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right. So, I think Nicole, since you've played this before, obviously, we'll start with you so they can kind of have a sense of how this works.
Yes.
All right. So, if you have that list I sent you.
I do.
You can pick whatever character you'd like to start with.
Okay. And my teammate is Amber, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
Amber will be guessing what character Nicole is doing, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And I guess we usually give about like 10, 15 seconds for you to do whatever you want and try to get it in that time limit.
Okay.
Okay.
And of course at home, if you're watching, please guess along. You can tweet in at @SuperGeeked hashtag SGU. All right, so Nicole, if you're ready, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it away. Okay. Beep boop beep boop. Beep beep
I'm gonna be really bad at this game, just so you know.
So, all right, what character is that? What character does a lot of beeping and doesn't really talk?
I don't know. Like R2D2.
Yeah.
Yay! Good job.
Yes! Bingo!
I love how you started with that one. That was great. That was...
Yeah, I was like, this is the most fun. I have to.
Did you at one point put your like things up to your eyes, like goggles? What were you doing?
I was trying to make a heart.
Wait, a heart? A heart? How does that? But how
Well,
does that
because
help?
I can't say like you're so pretty. I was just doing this.
Oh.
That it was like a
Okay.
pickup line.
Yeah, I loved it. Okay, so
Yes, good job. All right, so that's 1 point. 1 point for you guys. Very good. Maria Duran said R2D2. She got it. She guessed it as well. Very nice. Kate at Trek 1000, as usual, is giving me a hard time. Jeff, you should by now know who your co-hosts are. Well, Kate, I do know who my co-hosts are because I got Nicole's name right. I just don't know who the guests are. In my defense, we did have a last-minute addition, but that's not a defense at all. Still.
No, it's not. That's just an
no.
excuse. Poor excuse, Jeff. Poor excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that wasn't even her name.
No, it wasn't. It was the first 2 letters of her name, sort of, and then somebody else's name.
hey, I've had people call me Autumn, Amanda, Aubrey, all that stuff.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Really? Oh, all right, good. Thank you. The person I actually offended is the only one actually making me feel better. Cool. All right, let's go to the other team. So I guess let's start off with Jose picking one of the characters I sent you. Now, wait, you didn't show this to April because you're in the same room, right? You didn't show this, right?
No, I haven't seen anything.
All right, don't be cheating. Okay, good. All right, so Jose, you're gonna pick one of those characters, and then April's gonna have to guess who you're performing.
Okay. But this is kind of unfair because I can't do impressions.
Well, all
I
right.
can't
Well,
do impressions either.
just do the best you can. But basically, the idea is just to say stuff that you would think would get them to guess the character, even if it's not a good impersonation. By the way, I forgot to say the other rules. We're not supposed to say any other characters that they're involved with either, or the name of the show or movie they may be involved with.
Okay.
Make it a little tougher. All right. So again, you're trying to, ideally you're picking up or flirting with that's what you're trying to do here. All right, take it away.
Okay. So I have been programmed to speak over 6 million languages all over the universe, and one of them is love.
Yes.
That is great. That is great. Do you know who it is, April?
Okay, so it has to be a robot of some sort. For some reason, that movie about the towels in the galaxy. Which one is that one?
No, he can't help you with that.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, the Hitchhiker.
Nope.
Galaxy
Nope.
thing. Damn. I'm so bad at this. Okay, well.
Any guess?
Huh? No.
Any guess? No.
Well, it is a robot. I just don't know which
All right.
one.
Yes, you are right. That's not enough. All right. So no points. I'm sorry, but it's the buddy of the character Nicole just did.
I knew it.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
feeling.
I don't remember
Who is
his name.
R2D2's? Who is R2D2's buddy who always hangs around?
It's the golden robot. I just don't remember
Yes.
his name. His name would be.
Jose, who was it?
C-3PO.
Oh, C-3PO.
C-3PO.
I am really bad at names. Damn it.
Well, this is the game for you then. By the way, that was a great though, Jose. That was like a
That
perfect
was
way to do
so
that.
amazing.
Character,
That
yeah.
was awesome.
All right, let's go to Amber.
Amber.
So, you know what? Oh, I know why I did that now. For some reason, I wrote Amanda on my sheet. I have no idea why I wrote Amanda instead of Amber. I don't know where that came from. All right, really dumb. All right, anyway, Amber. So, all right, Amber, you're going to choose one of the ones I sent you, and Nicole's going to guess.
Okay.
Like, wow, you're hotter than a double stuffed crust pizza with extra hot sauce. Want to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet?
So I think that's great because I know who it is, but I don't think Nicole is going to.
Okay, this is the only thing I can think of. I don't think it's about Deadpool.
No.
Oh, there's no chimichangas.
I know there's no chimichangas, but it's like he likes eating and he talks like that. And then
I don't know.
No, all right. So sorry, Nicole, but if she said zoinks, would that help you, Nicole?
I specifically left that out because I thought it was a little too much of a giveaway. But
I don't think I know what that. Who even
I guess
said
it wouldn't
that?
help her anyway. He drives around in the mystery machine with a dog.
Oh, Shaggy.
yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, I so did not get that. I was gonna go with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for some reason because of the pizza reference.
Yeah,
That's how off I am.
but
I'm totally off.
Shaggy does eat all the time.
That's true. He totally does.
Yeah.
That's really perfect. I just didn't pick up on it. I'm sorry.
Maria Duran, by the way, said for C3PO, Jose, you rocked that. Love that hint. So there you go. Kate also, Kate at Trek 1000, she won't let this go, says, Jeff, is Amanda your imaginary girlfriend? Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Well, Kate, as you know, since you keep tweeting me about we're going to go on a date, if we ever go on a date, then maybe I won't have to have an imaginary girlfriend anymore. So there you go.
True.
All right, so let's see. Let's go to April. And Jose is going to guess.
All right. Okay. So, this one goes. Oh my God, this is gonna be awful. Okay. I like my man Harry with big libraries.
Oh,
That's good.
That's
a good one.
Good.
So Jose,
I don't
who's
know if I'm doing this right.
hairy men who like big libraries?
That's a good one.
Can I go with Rainbow from the X-Men?
Oh, because you're thinking Beast. I see. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, not that Beast. It's a different Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh. Okay, got it.
It was Belle. It was Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
That was a good one. That was good.
Yeah. So these are good clues, guys. Everybody just really sucks at guessing.
I
Apparently.
am so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Amber.
Don't apologize. I am too.
No, you're great.
All right, so the score is 1-0. Nicole and Amber are winning. Very high-scoring game. All right, so let's go back to Nicole.
Okay, I think we can get this one.
Okay.
Would you like to read the Tatler and drink some butterbeer with me tonight at Three Broomsticks?
Oh shoot. Okay. So someone from Harry Potter.
We're gonna read the Tatler together tonight.
The Tatler.
And we're gonna read it upside down, with crazy 3D glasses.
Luna Lovegood.
Yes, Lou Lovegood. Very good.
See, you're just
So by the way, Nicole, you should love that I gave you that character. Since
I know, and I was
love
like,
her.
of course we did. I was like, I gotta figure something out, and I just had to figure out the right thing. I love it.
So, by the way, April, people did get Belle correct on Twitter. Kate and Maria both got it correct, so there you go. All right, so let's go over back to Jose. Let's see if you can get some points. Pick another character, and then April's gonna guess.
Okay.
This is a hard game. Can I just say that?
Hey man, we don't mess around here. We we make it challenging. And wait
It's
till
just all
you see the next game. It's probably gonna be even worse.
It's
Oh my
I think I might have made it too hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
Graham.
you know what? You know what? Some of the characters aren't just like quote geeky characters. They're just well-known characters.
Oh well, that's not cool. Why'd you guys do that?
So just in case they didn't know what movie I was talking about, they would have a good time and they could guess the character.
All right.
So that
All right,
would be fun.
Go ahead, Jose.
Okay. Hey, baby, have you ever been with a real redhead wizard?
Okay, that has to be Ronald Weasley, because...
Yeah.
Yes! Because I that's the one thing that I would know Harry Potter. Like, I'm a Harry Potter fan.
And Doctor Who.
Well, yeah, that's
True.
true. That's true. But I think Harry Potter is like, right there in the top.
As well, it should be.
Absolutely.
I love, by the way, that I really wish Ron in the movies or the book said to Hermione, "Hey, baby, do you want to be with a real redheaded wizard?" Because then they would have gotten together like right away rather than waiting 7 books for them to get together.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
let's go to Amber, and let's do another one for Nicole.
Okay. So I don't like snakes, but if I had to cross an ocean of them with a giant boulder chasing me to get to you, I would.
Oh my gosh, Indiana Jones, that's so amazing.
Yeah. I still didn't get that.
So good.
Wait, come on, that was like the most perfect clue ever.
That was amazing. That was so good. Oh my
That
gosh,
was also,
I
she
love
made Indiana Jones very romantic there too.
I know. I was like, this is.
Because he's not actually that
yeah.
romantic, really.
You know, Amber is like a songwriter, singer-songwriter. So she has that writer thing going on over there, So yeah, she's very, very talented.
Yes.
All right. So let's see here. I guess we should wait. Oh wait, who did that? That was Amber. So
Yeah.
So I guess
April.
yeah, back to
My
April. You're
turn?
right. Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
right. I didn't know who.
Oh
was
my
next.
God, I had to research this because I didn't know what to say.
I always have to research. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. So I don't even know how to make this sexy.
You can do it.
Hey baby. Hey baby. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for something else.
I have no game, you guys.
Hey, well, look here. I'll help you out. Hey, baby. You want to get with this scruffy-looking nerf herder who made the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs?
Hmm.
Look at her face. She's like, what are you talking
Come on, that
about?
was really obvious.
I have no idea.
Jose.
Can I have the answer?
Jose, you don't know who I just did? No, nothing.
Nope.
Oh my God! Oh, I thought that was gonna be so clear. Nicole or Amber, do you know who I was doing?
No clue.
That was Han Solo, right?
Yeah, Han Solo. Thank
Okay.
you. Guys are killing me.
I know.
You know what? I was gonna do something with the hand shot first,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to make it sexy.
Hey, baby.
I'm
I'm going to shoot first. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
When we're in bed, I'll be shooting first.
Oh my gosh, Jeff! Yeah. No.
Well, look. She asked, "How do you make it work?" That's how you do it.
No, I didn't hear that.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nicole. No one has sex ever in the universe.
No, they don't. They only kiss.
We all just come from storks.
OMG.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
Maria Duran and Marsha McHale both said Han Solo, OMG, so they got it. Very good. Marsha also said, I turned into the best pickup line ever, hashtag Indiana Jones. Like Indiana Jones' pickup line.
Thank you.
Kate thinks I'm drunk because I can't remember anybody's name.
Yeah.
Yep. Might be true.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Oh.
what was that?
It's just my name, though. It's nobody else's.
I know. Now they think I don't know anybody's name. It was just yours.
Honestly.
Thank you, Amber. Amber's coming back every show just because she actually defends me.
Yeah, that's a first on this show. So no.
Yeah, I know. I don't get any help from my normal co-host.
Sorry,
I should start forgetting your guys' names. That's what I should start doing.
You know what? Some people do. Some people forget my name and they call me Michelle. It's happened. On a number of
Michelle.
occasions. Yes.
Is that your middle name?
No, I
What?
don't know. I don't know. I've been called that like twice before, but two different people.
All right. Well, twice is not like an epidemic, though. Like it's 100 people calling
That's
you
true.
Michelle.
That's true.
All right. So anyway, Nicole and Amber won that game.
Wow.
Yay!
However, Nicole, I would still, just for funsies, like you to do
One more?
one more that's not Sarah Connor. I
Oh,
gave you
good,
that.
because that was hard.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to do one of the other two, and any of you three can guess who she's doing here.
Okay.
I kind of really want you to do both of these, so maybe I'll have you do both, but pick one of them.
Okay. Here's the first one.
Guess who she's doing, folks.
I was like totally thinking we can eat pizza tonight, and I can teach you how to use these super rad orange nunchucks. Cowabunga, dude.
Who's supposed to do it? Oh, Amber?
Anybody. No, anybody.
Go for it, because I'm completely confused.
Well, it had to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I was talking about earlier. Something with
one?
like a pizza theme going on over there, but I don't know which one of the four.
Well, we're going to use like super rad orange nunchucks. I'm going to teach you how to use them.
But who was orange?
Nunchucks, I think what? What?
Was it Michelangelo?
Yeah, Michelangelo.
Ah! Nice.
Oh my gosh. I guess I could do the last one if you want.
Yeah, hang on. Here you go. Here's
Oh.
this is Donatello, not
Donatello.
Michelangelo. But Donatello and Michelangelo were my two favorites, so whatever.
Perfect. Okay,
All right,
here's the last
do
one.
the last one.
Hey, Puddin', don't you want to cause some mayhem with me tonight? I promise you'll have tons of fun, Toots.
Dolly
The
Parton.
accent was horrible.
Wait, Amber, what'd you say?
Dolly Parton?
Oh my god, I can't.
That was the best guess ever.
But I was wrong, right?
Well,
Yes,
yeah, but my accent did not do this character justice, which is probably why he thought it was Dolly Parton.
By
I
the
mean,
way,
that makes
Nicole,
sense.
so it's Harley Quinn, which you probably guys don't know. I love Nicole, so I will never let you live down that your Harley Quinn sounds like Dolly Parton.
Hey, at least I got another accent.
We all did Harley impersonations like 3 weeks ago, and we all did them pretty well. What happened?
I know. I have a hard time with accents,
All right.
as we know. I can't do them.
Oh, hang on. But Marsha got it on Twitter. She got a Harley.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Probably from the puddin', because she says puddin' a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So there's Smitten Superheroes. Great job, everybody. I guess. I don't know.
I am Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
You know, I just recently watched 9 to 5 too, so that's hilarious.
Oh, nice. And Ryan's bringing up Harley Jeff, right? Because that was a little meme going on about me recently.
Gosh.
There's nothing you don't want to think about. You don't want to think about sex, and you don't want to think about Harley Jeff.
True and true.
Yeah. All right. So what we do want to think about, though, is taking a commercial break right now. If you're not watching live, we'll see you back in a second.
Hey, Puddin', welcome back from commercial break. I was trying to be like even more Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that is so Dolly Parton now.
That was like a cowboy, sort of.
So Marcia says your accent was fabulous. That's a lie, Marcia. Also the toots and pudding helped. I agree that did help.
Yeah, she's lying, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
At Listers Made on Twitter says, OMG, now I'm picturing Dolly Parton as Harley Quinn. That's disturbing. That is very disturbing. More disturbing maybe than me as Harley Quinn.
No, it's not. No.
I said maybe.
Well,
I said maybe.
okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
See, my thing is I don't know anything about Harley Quinn, and I know that that's probably terrible, but
It's not terrible.
No, it's fine.
It's okay. Yeah,
that's
Okay.
why I didn't get it. So
that's okay. It's no worries at all. Just have fun. I like the Dolly Parton answer, and now Jeff's never gonna let me live it down, so that's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's gonna be coming back like every show. Just wait. They'll be like, "Hey, Dolly Parton," like on Twitter or something.
Right. You're now either Dolly Parton or Michelle.
Yeah.
That's who you are now.
Dolly Michelle Parton.
Oh, snap.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
That's a good name.
It is. All right, let's get some geeky news. So, Nicole came up with this news, I'm sure, because it has to do with Disneyland.
Yes, but you
And,
like Disneyland.
But I like it. I do like Disneyland and Disney World, and I really love Star Wars, and this all has to do with it together, so it's great. So we've talked in the past about, they were bringing these much huger Star Wars lands to both parks, be big expansions for both, which I'm very excited about. But Disneyland, beginning November 16th, is doing, what is it, Season of the Force, right?
Season
What's
of the
called?
Force. Yeah.
Is that going to be the theme song?
I don't think so.
Okay, too bad. Sung by Dolly Parton.
So true.
Anyway, so this is not, this is not like the big expansion yet that they're doing. That's going to be a while coming. But they're doing some cool stuff here, right? So they're going to do Star Wars Launch Bay, where you can visit with favorite Star Wars characters and get peeks at the upcoming Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I don't know. I'm going to read it like I'm a publicity person for Disney.
Okay. Do it.
Also, Star Wars: The Adventures Continue. Now, this is what I'm actually most excited about. Because I love Star Tours. It's one of my favorite rides at Disney. And if you don't know, it's you get in like this motion simulator, and like you're on a ship, and it looks like you're going through different scenarios in the different Star Wars universes. But they're actually going to work in a new one from the Force Awakens to the ride, that's super cool. I think that you're going to get to do that before you get to see the movie. Or I'm not going to get to because I don't want to get to Disney before then. But people who are, I think that's really cool. I'm jealous.
Totally.
We got what we got? Jedi training, more Jedi training experiences.
They're gonna do I think like twist on the Jedi training
Star Wars
Academy.
Star Wars Rebel stuff is going to be involved in it.
They're gonna
But it's
have.
still, you said it's just for kids, right? I don't care. I want it to be for me.
I know.
Kids.
It is.
I know.
Though.
Thank you,
That's-
Amber. You shouldn't just.
I
You're right.
agree.
So
You're
Amber
right.
and I are going to go. We're just going to walk in with like, shove these little kids out of our way, and like we're getting into training.
Yes.
Like, get out of here, kid. You don't need to know about Star Wars. All right. And then okay. This is what I'm also excited about, Nicole. Hyperspace Mountain.
Oh yeah.
They're turning Space Mountain into an X-wing starfighter battle. That's awesome. That
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm actually I gotta get to Disney now. Damn it! How do I do it
know.
before?
Well, here's the thing: is I used to work at Space Mountain. I might still know some people there, so maybe they can help get us like a fast pass or something into the ride.
Yeah.
Not into the park, obviously, but.
Oh no! I want
maybe.
them to sneak us into the park too.
Oh, I wish.
So we don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Aw. No, I don't think that's
once we're
going to
in the
happen.
park, it's not that bad. We can get on the ride. We can do that.
I know. That's true. But I don't think we can't get them for free, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Well, why can't Dolly Parton get like special passes? I don't understand.
Well, maybe she could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Dolly Parton should have enough money to buy tickets.
Yeah, but
Right.
she's a celebrity, so she should get a free pass.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we can win tickets on the radio or something.
All right. So, folks, help us. Just call in your radio station and give your passes to us. On Twitter, Maria Duran says Star Tours is her favorite ride too. Very good, Maria. Awesome. Marcia McHale says, I'll tell you all about it, Jeff. I'll be there a lot. Yeah, Marcia has a season's pass to Disneyland, actually.
She also said that she believes the old Interventions area is going to be a huge Star Wars meet and greet, which is great because Interventions was cool, but they needed to change it, for sure.
And Kate at Trick Without says she hated Space Mountain. She cried the whole time. Well, Kate, were you like 3 years old, or were you like your age right now? Like, I think Space Mountain's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
I loved it when I went. I was like 11, I think.
That's a good age. That's a great age to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, and Chris Halley just joined us live. Thank you for watching, Chris. We appreciate it. All right, so there we go. That's the news on Season of the Force. November 16th is when that kicks off at Disneyland. I didn't say it was also Disney World. I guess maybe it's
Yeah,
just
it is.
Disneyland.
It's both.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
all right. That's very good. Yeah, I'm
I
glad.
know it said Disneyland, but then when I was reading it further, they're doing it at both places.
Okay,
I
perfect.
think Disney World might be first, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right, sounds good.
Cool.
And what else is in the news?
The other thing, we've talked about both Star Wars and this a lot, but Fear the Walking Dead. So they're actually launching a spin-off series to Fear the Walking Dead, which is a spin-off series. And it's basically called, okay, the official name is Fear the Walking Dead Flight 462, and it's going to air like the same day as the main series finale on October 4th. And it's going to be following a group of airline passengers at the dawn of the outbreak. And so I guess it's dealing with a threat that's posed by an infected passenger. And then one of the characters from that flight is slated to join the second season of Fear the Walking Dead. So, wait, so this is weird. I just realized this. It's actually like a mini-series, I think, because it says each installment will clock in at less than a minute, releasing each Sunday for the duration of the series. The debut episode then airs promos during The Walking Dead Season 6 premiere on October 11th. So that's interesting. So it's like short, little, tiny snippets, almost like a really short web series kind of thing.
And
That's
is it
actually pretty cool.
is it all set on the plane?
Yeah, that's what I think so. But then that's how I guess they're introducing a new character to Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead, is through this like little mini series.
So kind of like Lost meets The Walking Dead?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. But just looking, the funny thing is, looking at this like airplane picture that they have, I think that they shot on this airplane set that I've been to before for a film, and it's just really funny because now that I shot like as an extra like on the short film and that took place in an airplane, anytime I see an airplane, like automatically know like pretty much where they filmed this like particular airplane scene because they all look the same, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I know.
Nice.
Anyway, that was
So
random.
it's
Sorry.
basically like zombies on a plane. Is that what we're
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
That's scary.
No,
I
it actually
don't
is
like
super
that.
scary.
I don't
No,
like that.
that's the thing. If you had a zombie on the plane and you couldn't get out away from him, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I mean, it still sounds like a fun adventure.
Nope. No zombies for me. I'm sorry. No. Like I can't even handle zombies like on games, on TV shows, on books. Like it's just I can't even.
Oh wow.
Okay, in between zombie and crying baby, what would you pick?
Crying baby.
Crying baby and an airplane.
Oh.
Crying baby. For me, I would rather have a crying baby, I guess, than a zombie.
I'd go for zombie because I think it'd be fun.
So you think it'd be fun to be chased by a zombie on a plane?
Yes, I do.
Oh boy.
All right, that's awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm big on the whole zombie scary stuff.
No, that's great.
awesome,
That's really
though.
cool. You should be in the series.
I should be. No.
All right, cool. So that's the news.
Yes, that is. Actually, there was
Alright.
one other thing, but I didn't have time to put it in there. But it's something with, there was like a promo or teaser for the new X-Files that I really want to be able to see. But we'll have to find it, and then we can tweet it out later.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
right. They released. I haven't got to watch it yet. They released an
I
X-Files.
know I haven't either. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And what's the woman's name? Scully?
Scully.
Scully, I don't know. She got some work done in her face. It wasn't the same ones that I remember.
Oh my god.
I feel, bad because it's like, oh my god, I love these characters, and she just doesn't look right anymore. And she looked totally fine like about a year ago, so I don't know what happened. We were just
Weird.
talking about that, the other day.
Yeah, I'm like, curious. I'm like, huh? Because I saw her on the fall, and she looked fine.
Yeah.
She looked great.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
she looked weird in the trailer.
Maybe she got turned into a zombie.
Oh, no.
I hope not.
At her weirdness tweeted, by the way, that she's zombied out. So I guess she's had enough of zombie.
And she's like, a spin-off of a spin-off? Come on, like, eh.
I'm telling you, AI and robots are the next thing. You know how like it goes by in cycles? It's like, okay, we were done with pirates, and then it was like zombies, and then there was like, there's always something, you know, like I really think that now it's gonna be like AI and robots and stuff.
No, it is. I mean, there was that movie, Chappie and Kate and I were talking about on Twitter, which is really good.
That's right.
And then there was that one, what is the name of it? It has that, it's a newer one, super indie, and it's like about this girl.
Ex Machina?
Ex Machina.
Yes, that one. I mean, it's definitely coming.
Yeah, I am actually, my new web series I'm writing actually is an AI series too, so I guess you're right.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Can't wait to watch it.
Oh, thanks. That'll be a ways off, but I gotta finish writing it. But thank you. I'm excited about it.
If you need an actress or like anybody.
So, by the way, this is actually funny, folks. There's a running joke how Nicole tries to insert herself in every project we talk about on the show. Like no matter if it's the guest or Michael Bay film or whatever it is. But Nicole, actually, I was driving around today and I was thinking of like, oh, this new series, you know what? I should actually talk to Nicole and Tanya about working on it with me. Like producing it at least.
Yeah, totally.
So there you go.
Yes. Woohoo. I guess
finally, you finally works, Nicole.
After years.
You just have to be persistent about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's awesome. Love it.
Well, actually, since we're doing plugs, and I think Amber's not going to mention it, she's extremely talented, and she just has a new song as a single in iTunes.
Oh, Amber does.
Amber, what's your new song?
It's called I Remember. So
nice.
I'm writing this down.
And it's all right. So people can search for what, Amber Nadine on iTunes?
Yeah, search for Amber Nadine on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. It's pretty much on Spotify, Shazam, pretty much anywhere digitally, music-wise.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Yeah. For after this.
Yeah. What kind of music?
It's sort of country pop, so kind of like Taylor Swiftish, I would say.
Cool.
Okay.
But
hey, Taylor Swift is hot. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
She's burning up right now. I mean, turning people over. Everybody's a Swiftie now. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to admit that, including myself, like I'm totally into her right now.
No, me too. Don't worry.
I actually came up with some memes for our game and totally used like Taylor Swift for that.
That's
it was kind of funny. Yeah, because like two of our like characters, just real quick, they have like this like love-hate relationship, totally like very adequately like that song like Bad Blood, and I constantly imagine these two characters singing that song like a parody music video in my head. Like it's so funny, but I mean I suppose you just have to play the game and find out the humor in it.
Cool.
Well, on Twitter, Kate at Trek1000 says, I love Taylor Swift. So there you go.
Okay.
We also have, a lot of people are excited about my AI series. That's nice to hear. Chris Hadley says, would love to see your AI web series, Jeff. Sounds really cool. And Kate says, if you need some help with your web series, acting or writing, I'm free. That sounds like a Nicole tactic, but very good, Kate. It worked for you.
Love it.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm excited about it, too. All right. So let's see. Oh, one other quick news item before we're gonna do Geeks Say What soon, folks. Our other game of the night. That's right. And she's gonna sing it apparently because she sings everything.
Yeah.
So I was at ITV Fest over the weekend. That's Independent TV and Film Festival in Dover, Vermont. And I just want to give a big shout out to. We did 2 Geeked Up live shows on stage there. And just a big shout out for anybody who came out to that. Really appreciate you guys coming out. We had some awesome volunteers in the audience. We gave some cool Geek Fuel prizes away. We had a lot of fun. Special shout out to on the Friday show, Kevin Harrington from Hadron Gospel Hour co-hosted with me. He's a super funny guy. He was great. And then actually Jordan Gibson, who is my lead actress from Super Knocked Up web series, she actually co-hosted me on Sunday. She was at the festival.
Ooh,
So
nice.
yeah, I hadn't seen her in a while. So. Kind of an old school SGU reunion there. So anyway, thank you very much, folks. We appreciate it. If you're watching and you're at TV Fest, thank you for tuning into the online show. That's great. All right, so before we get to our last game, we want to mention, Nicole, you want to mention just quickly our Patreon page, right?
Yes. So we have a
Aye.
really cool
What was
Patreon.
that? It sounded like you were doing an accent. Aye.
Hi. We have a really cool Patreon page, and we have a really funny, geeky video. And just want to thank you so much, everyone who has helped us and supported us, because we're trying to be able to upgrade our cameras and eventually upgrade our streaming service so we can be streaming to in full HD. And so it's just, if you have a couple seconds to check it out, it's just patreon.com/super-geeked-up, and if you can donate a few bucks, that's awesome too, and really if you could just share it around, we'd really appreciate that. So thank you so much.
What is going on over there? If you're listening to the podcast, Nicole is like
sorry.
searching for something while she's doing this.
Okay, I have a rolly chair, and it like went over the cord of my computer, and I was hoping that it wouldn't like yank out the cord and take down the computer, so I was trying to like finagle it out of the chair.
Very good. Great. Okay. So so give us some money, and Nicole can get a better chair too.
As well as a better like microphone.
Everything. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, everything. Better life. No kidding. Just kidding.
Sorry, what was that, Amber?
I was like, Nicole, do you see what I'm using? It's like an old karaoke microphone, so I think
But
your
it
microphone is much better than
sounds
mine.
good. Aw. No, that's good. That's awesome.
All right, cool. And folks, you can also go to supergeekedup.com to watch the Patreon video right on the homepage. And speaking of Patreon, we have one of our awesome Patreon supporters is Maria Duran. And at the level she's contributed at, we mention her every week. She does also something called #BrandChat, which is this really cool discussion every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, where there's different guests and they talk about a different branding thing every week. Like we were on a few weeks ago and we talked about geeky branding that we do at Super Geeked Up, and it's just this awesome community of people who are just tweeting in during that hour from like 10 to 11 a.m. Central Time, talking about different branding things and different advice, and you can learn a lot of awesome stuff there. You might even learn about Dolly Parton, probably not that. But, you can maybe also learn how to say people's names correctly and not get them wrong. I need to do that. So, but you can actually learn really a lot about branding. It's really awesome. So you go to @BrandChat is where you can follow them on Twitter. #BrandChat is the hashtag to go along with. And they got this awesome chat room called the Nerf. It's NURPH. Nerf.com/BrandChat is how you can participate in that. And that's every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Time. So Wednesdays morning, do that. Wednesday nights, go watch us at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, that's that. We're going to take one last commercial break if you're watching live, and we'll come back with Geeks Say What? See you in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break. You're watching Super Geeked Up. I'm sorry.
No, I was just waiting for you to finish. It was great.
That's it.
Good Dracula.
Thank you. It's exactly what I was going for.
Well, who else would it be?
Yeah, right? I don't think anybody
I guess
else.
either that or Count Chocula, but I don't know.
One.
No, that's the Count from Sesame Street.
Oh, yeah.
Count Chocula is the cereal guy.
I don't know how that guy talks. I only know how the Count talks.
I actually don't know how he talks either. He probably just talks like any other crazy vampire, like like you were just doing. All right. What is the last game, Nicole?
Oh yeah, so we're playing Geeks Say What, and it's basically where I'm gonna give out a quote, and it's gonna be two quotes mashed together, and then they have to guess which two characters said those quotes, and if they guess both characters, they'll get 2 points. If they can only guess one, they'll get 1 point. So at least there's some points involved, even if you can only guess half of it. And I know some of these might be a little bit more obscure, but I think you'll at least be able to get, at least one character out of each one. And we have teams that we already set up, which I believe was Jeff and Amber, and April and Jose.
Yeah.
So, woo. Okay, let's see what we're going to do first.
Maria Duran liked my Count Chocula, by the way. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, tell us what cereals are your favorites. I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff.
I'm partial to Lucky Charms myself. Nicole, I thought you actually would be a big cereal fan. I don't know why you're not enjoying that. Do you not like cereal?
I do, but I don't eat it very often. But you know what? I do like Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, good. All right, continue with the game.
Okay, so we'll start with the first mashed quote, and then we'll start for Jeff and Amber. Okay?
All right, Amber, we got it. We got this.
All right, ready? You call this archaeology? You got some splaining to do.
So I want to say the first one is from somebody from Indiana Jones.
Yes. Yep. You got some splaining to do.
Wait.
Oh wait, yeah, do the accent again.
You got some splaining to do.
Is it Full House? Is it Michelle from Full House?
No.
Okay,
So wait, do we have the first one right?
The first one's right.
It was Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
I think I know the second half, if I can guess.
Oh, well, I guess we already made a bad guess, right? So, not a bad guess. I mean, it was a good. I didn't have anything, so it
You
was a good.
got half. Yeah.
Oh, damn! I know the other one too. I just can't place it. So,
I'm gonna
April.
find out.
April, what is it?
It's from I Love Lucy, right? Ricky
Yeah.
Ricardo?
Yeah.
Ah.
Lucy, you've got some splaining to do. That's kind of
You know what's? Oh, you know what's terrible? Maria Duran, who we just mentioned, just interviewed Nicole, and there's a great interview of Nicole, and Nicole mentions "I Love Lucy," how much she loves it. I should have known.
Oh man.
You can check out that interview, by the way, of Nicole, which is awesome, on our Facebook page, which is super-geeky.
Thanks.
And I actually found out some new stuff about Nicole. I didn't know, folks, so you're going to find out some new stuff, too.
Woohoo! Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but all right.
Okay.
So we got, what, 1 point for that?
You got 1 point. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so team 2. Here we go. I'm just trying to figure out which one. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this one. That's so fetch. Just keep swimming.
Oh, I think I got it. It's from that the okay. So the swimming is Finding Nemo.
But which character? Do you know which character?
It's the Ellen one. What's her name? Dory.
Yes.
Okay, and then the first one is from that teen movie with the redhead and the plastics, and then that's so and then Regina George is the queen bee. I mean, I'm just gonna give you the plot and not remember the character.
I know. Shoot. You're saying all the other characters.
I don't remember that character's name though. She's like the second in command or something, but I can't remember her name. Do you know? He's not gonna know. He's not gonna know.
Well, Steph, what do you think? Can we give him half a point for that? Like 1.5 points?
What? 1.5? We're doing half.
Well, all right. I'm sorry. You're right. It's just so
It's
close.
okay. It's okay. I don't think I could remember her name. I know that she was like the rich.
So Marsha McHale and the Always Geeky guest, Dory and Gretchen Wiener.
Yes, Gretchen Wiener.
Gretchen. It was her name. Yeah, there's no way I was.
Who is Gretchen Wiener from?
She's from Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Oh.
But see, Jeff, I knew you wouldn't get it, but I knew that they might know.
That's right.
Wait, was she one of the Mean Girls?
She's one of the Mean Girls.
Yeah, she's the second in command.
Yeah.
She wanted to make fetch happen, but it never happened.
Exactly. She's like, stop making fetch happen. It's never gonna happen. Yeah.
At her weirdness, Sasha, she hasn't watched in a while. Thank you, Sasha, for watching. It's great to see you back here. She also gets Gretchen and Dory. Good job.
Woohoo. Sweet.
All right, next one back to Amber and me.
Finally.
Okay, here we go.
Myself.
Here we go. I'm a damsel, I'm in distress, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh, in the morning I'm making waffles is Donkey from Shrek.
Yes.
Wait, the other line is I'm a damsel, I'm in distress.
I'm a damsel, I'm in distress. That's like half of what the character actually says, but I smashed it with the other half.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That sounds like it could be a lot of characters.
Well, do you want me to add like a little bit after that line?
Sure.
I'm a damsel, I'm in distress. Well, actually, I don't even know what it is. Sorry. I forget. Okay. So I'm a damsel, I'm in distress, I can handle this. Although I don't think that's really going to help you.
No. Amber, do you have an idea?
Maybe. Is it Daphne from Scooby-Doo? Like
No, close. That well, it's not really close, but that's a good guess. I meant to say. Uh,
Sounds like it would be like a princess.
Okay. I think Marcia McHale's got it again. The Always Geeky. She says Megara from
yes,
Hercules.
from Hercules. Yep.
Oh, yeah, there's
okay.
no way I would have done that.
Yeah, Marcia always gets all these games. She's like the freaking queen of this stuff.
Yeah, she is the queen.
Like should be Queen Frostine.
Yeah. Well, at least you guys got the 1 point. You guys.
That's
got
true.
half
All right, that's
so
good. That's good.
Okay. All right, guys. So team 2. I hope
I
you
want
guys.
some waffles now, man. I think
I
we're gonna
know.
smart for this actually.
I'm glad you got that. I was like, I have to see if I can try and sort of do the accent, cause.
Oh, I love that part. Like,
Okay, good.
Tony is so hilarious. He's like
Yeah.
my spirit animal.
Yes, absolutely. So awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can do this for team 2. Did you think I'd be too stupid to know what a googly is? Well, I find your lack of faith disturbing.
That's a nice mashup, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I am so clueless on this one.
No idea.
I don't know.
I find not knowing one of these quotes very disturbing.
Oh, I'm so bad though. Is it Harry Potter in there at all? No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think so. I mean,
I think it looks like Amber might know. Do you know Amber?
I know one of them for sure.
No, wait. Say it again. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, Jeff might. Okay. Did you think I'd be too stupid to know what a googly is?
what googly is?
So once again, Marcia the Always Geeky has, I think, gotten it here. So I knew the second half is obviously Darth Vader. I knew
Darth
that.
Vader, yeah.
But she's saying the first half is Zoolander. Is that right?
Zoolander, Derek Zoolander, yeah.
Oh no! We're so bad.
All right, hey, that means we have the lead right now.
You're the lead. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do. You guys might get this one. Okay, here we go. When did you last let your heart decide that if you're good at something, never do it for free?
Wait, is this me and Jeff, or is that
Yeah.
Yes.
It's us.
Okay, so when did you last let your heart decide? Isn't that Aladdin?
Yes.
And
Yep.
that would be
What's the other part of the quote?
Okay. When did you last let your heart decide that if you're good at something, never do it for free? Ha ha ha.
Is that laugh part of the line? Or are you
Well,
just laughing at us?
I was trying to give you a hint as to what the character might do saying that line. If you're good at... No, I can't do an
No,
accent.
do it. Do the accent. Do it. Do it.
It's not going to even make sense.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it still.
If you're good at something, never do it for free. Yeah, it's not really good at
Okay,
all.
the laugh is really throwing me off. By the way, Marcia McHale said Aladdin, and I'm stumped. You've even stumped her. But wait, I feel like I should know this one.
I
If you're
think
good at
it's a
something.
very obscure quote from this character, and I'm sure that this character says it in a completely different context than what I just said.
Do you have a guess, Amber? If not, I'm going to throw one out if you don't have one.
throw it away.
The Joker.
The Joker is right!
Oh, shit!
No, you guys got it! You guys got it!
Oh my
God. That's
Never
one of the
mind,
greatest moments
Jeff.
ever. That's one of the greatest moments ever for me on the show.
You guys
Wow.
so got it. Oh my gosh.
The laugh, even though it was a terrible Joker laugh, actually helped.
I figured, I was like, maybe I'll just throw the laugh in there, even though it doesn't really...
Well,
Which
the accent kind of hinted for me, so.
which Joker are you talking about? Do you know which movie?
You know what? I don't know which one. I was just looking up quotes, and I know he said it, but I don't know what movie or
I'm
which
curious
Joker.
if it's the, like, Heath Ledger, or if it's Jack Nicholson, or I'll have to find
I
out later.
know. I'll look. I'll find out, and I'll let you know.
All right. We got 2 points on that one.
Yes. So let's see how many we did so far.
So,
1, 2, 3.
We've done
we
3.
did 5.
They've done
5.
one more for them at least. Yeah, I got to do at least one more for those
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Anthony Davis also got the Joker. Good job, sir, on Twitter.
Okay, I think. Okay, this is a good one for you guys. Okay, here we go. Team 2. Thank goodness the cold never bothered me anyway. I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, I think we got it. So it's from Frozen, right? The first part.
Yeah.
Just who's the queen? What's her name? Oh God.
You're killing me here. You're killing me.
And the second part is from Dorothy.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy. Yes, you said Dorothy.
Yeah.
That's right.
So the Frozen girls. It's what are their names? She's the Ice Queen.
She is. You know what? I can accept the Ice Queen.
No, you cannot accept the Ice Queen.
She is though, Jeff.
That is not her name.
That's true. Fine.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't care. You can accept it because we're in the lead so much. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's,
I think that's a little cheating. But
what's her name? I forget.
Well, her name's Elsa, but she is the
Elsa.
Ice Queen.
oh,
So,
fine.
but-
Give it to him. That's fine. Give it to him.
But you're still in the lead. You're 4-3, I believe.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, we're just more like used to like weird, obscured Russian fairy tales.
Yes, I don't know anything about that.
Because we had to like do some research on that for the game. There's actually like a fairy tales section. It ties in with the story and the puzzles and like the characters, and it has like a cybernetic twist. So it was really cool. But like so we were like all about like the obscure Russian like fairy tales for a while there, and like the Baba Yaga, which is like this like the witch in the Russian forest is very common in those. So anyway, so of course we're like completely like not in the same realm like you guys. I mean, we're just completely over here at the weird fairy tales that nobody knows about. That's where we're at.
That's okay. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing? The one last one, or are we wrapping up?
We could do one last one, and you guys all like a free for all. You guys can all. Yeah.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we won then. Amber and I won then, right? Yeah. All right. Good job, Amber.
This is hard. These are Tanya's, and they're hard. Of
course, Tanya's always makes them crazy.
I know. Well, you know what? This one we could. And then we also were on the same page, so some of them are like the same exact quotes. Like how we did that, I don't know. Out of all the quotes, like she did the "you googly" one also, and it's so funny. She did the "keep swimming" one. Okay, so we'll do. We'll do this one. Okay, here we go. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, so why so serious?
Okay, so one is it's the Joker, right?
Again. It's a Joker again.
Joker.
Yeah.
And the other one's Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. This is
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a point, and then you guys have got a point. So
What?
again.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
That was an easy one, actually.
That was easy, but because I already did Joker, I didn't want to do another Joker.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
But it's still good. Yeah, well, that one was a little bit easier but the other one that she had, I was like, I can't do it because it says the character's name in it. It's like a boy's best friend is Bond, James Bond.
Oh. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was like, I can't do that because it says James.
Of the quote has the answer in it.
So I was like, I can't do that one. Oh my
That's
gosh,
hilarious.
Tanya, so funny.
Who
that's
could it
fun.
be?
Yeah, I don't know.
This one's a hard one, guys.
Yeah, so hard.
Wait, a boy's best friend, though. What's that part?
Norman Bates.
Psycho.
Oh,
Psycho.
yeah.
Oh, see, you got that one. We could have gotten the point.
All right, come on. You just lost. Just accept it.
Oh.
Oh well.
All right, so good job of game of Geeks Say What there. Thanks for playing along on Twitter. As usual, you guys did better than us. Before we get on out of here, we want to mention two shows who are part of our League of Geeks network on Blog Talk Radio. If you're listening to the podcast version of this on Blog Talk, thank you very much. We have two other shows that are part of our League of Geeks. They are SFP-NOW, which is Sci-Fi Pulse Now, and Genretainment. They're two fellow geeky shows They're really cool. Please go check them out. If you just put in SFP-NOW or Genretainment to Blog Talk Radio, you will find them. And check them out. Basically, SFP-NOW is on Mondays, we're on Wednesdays, and Genretainment is on Fridays. So most of your week's covered right there. And now, of course, and also big thanks to our guests for being on the show. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. Yay!
Let's give some links again, though, before you guys get on out of here. So where can they watch Age of Turing?
Well, the best place to find everything is the main website for the game is just ageofturing.com, and you can find us also on Twitter if you're interested at handle at Age of Turing. So yeah, it's really easy.
And that's Turing, folks. Turing spelled that way. And what about you guys want to give out your personal Twitters that people can follow you?
Sure. I mean, I am on Twitter as April Arg, ARRG, like a pirate, Arg.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I think of, a pirate.
Yeah.
And then JD.
Is that-
He's not really on Twitter that much.
Twitter? All right. That's okay.
Yeah, but like he likes to do the little Twitter bots. So
right.
You have to play in order to interact with him. Essentially.
All right, Amber, what you want to give some links out for people to check out your stuff?
Sure. You can follow me on Twitter at HillaryGirl87. Hillary is spelled with one L. And you can follow me on Instagram at AmberNadine1.
Awesome. And of course, they can also check out your music, right, on iTunes and Spotify and all those other places at Amber Nadine. Searching for that.
Yep, just search for Amber Nadine.
Awesome. What's the song? I'll Remember You or something like that?
It's called I Remember.
I Remember. All right, I was pretty close.
Yeah.
better than Amanda. All right, cool. I want to go check that song out after this.
Yeah, I know. I'm like writing this down right now. So.
Let me know what you think.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we actually sing sometimes at our show, so it's going to be way better than anything we've ever done. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you guys so much. Please follow these guys. Check out Age of Turing online. You can, of course, follow us at Super Geeked Up. SuperGeekedUp.com is where you can watch all our past episodes or listen to the podcast, or you can find us on iTunes if you search Super Geeked Up. As always, really appreciate you guys if you're watching live, if you're watching in post, or listening to the podcast. And, of course, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup if you want to support us. So thank you guys so much. We'll be back next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, as always. Until then, stay geeky, everybody.
Bye.